Hi, I am Jagdaya Madam from New English School, Danolewadi, Taluka Mand, Districts, Satara. We learned today Science Part 2. The topic name is Life Processing in Living Organism Part 2. Okay, now we can learn Sexually Reproductions. Okay, Sexually reproductions. Sexually reproduction always occurs with the help of the two germ cells. Okay, two germ cell means the female gamete and male gametes. Two main process occurs in the sexually reproduction. The first is gamete formation and second is the fertilization. Okay, the first see here the gamete formations. Gametes are formed by the meiosis. What is means by the meiosis? We can learn in second topic, mitosis and meiosis. Meiosis is present in the germ cells. Okay, so gametes are formed by the meiosis. In meiosis, chromosome numbers is reduced to half. Hence, haploid gametes are formed. Okay, the next point is the fertilizations. Okay, the fertilization, a diploid zygote is formed in the process by union of haploid male and female gametes. Okay, the zygote divided by mitosis and embryo is formed. The embryo developed from new individual. The fusion of male gamete and female gametes occurs. Hence, new individual always has the recombined genes of the both the parent. Okay, new individual show the similarity with the parent for some character has some character different than both parents. New individual show the similarity with the parent for some character has the some character different than both parent. Okay, here the diversity in living organism occurs due to genetic variations. Okay, in this topic we will learn the reproduction in plant. Okay, the next reproduction in human being. Okay, we can see the here diagram. Okay, now we can see the sexually reproduction in plant. Sexually reproduction in plant, here given the example of the flower. Flower is the structurally unit of the sexually reproduction in plant. It consists of the four floral whorls. Okay, the first is the calyx, second is the corolla, and third is the androeciums, fourth gynoeciums. Okay, androeciums and gynoeciums are called essential whorls. Okay, they are performed for the function of the reproduction. Okay, here androecium and gynoecium is main function is the reproductions. And calyx, corolla are called the accessory whorls. They are responsible for protection of the inner whorls. Okay, here see the first point is the essential whorl and accessory whorls. Essential whorls is function is the reproductions and accessories whorls is the function of the protection of the inner whorls. The members of the calyx are called the sepal. Okay, here see the diagrams. The labeling is the calyx. The calyx are called the sepals. The corolla are called the petals. The next gynoeciums are called as the carpels. Okay, a flower is there called is the bisexual. If both oral androecium and gynoecium. Why it is called as the bisexual flower? Because in this flower present the androeciums and gynoeciums. So here give the example of the hibiscus. Okay, the next is the you can see here the diagram of the hibiscus. Okay, the here unisexual is another example is papaya. Unisexual, if any one of the oral is the present in the some flower is called the unisexuals. Okay, for example, if only androecium male orals is present in the male flower and gynoecium means female oral is present in female flowers. Okay, the flower which have the pedicel, okay, the basal part of the petal-like structures, they are called as the pedicel. Okay, flower which have the pedicels for support are called the pedicellate, whereas the flower without pedicellate is called the sessile. The ovary is present at the basal end of the carpel. A halo style come from the ovary stigma present at the tip of the style. Okay, you can see the next slide of the ovary structure and style structure. Okay, ovary is present at the basal end of the each carpel. A halo style come out from the ovary. The stigma is present at the tip of the style. Okay, you can see the here figures. This okay, next point is the pollen grain from the anther transferred to the stigma. This is called as the pollinations. Okay, the pollen germinated when they fall upon the such sticky stigma. Okay, this is called the pollinations. Okay, pollen grain from the anthers are transferred to the stigma. This is called as the pollinations. Okay, pollen germinated when they falls upon such stick stigma. A long pollen tube and two male gametes are formed. Okay, once again, the pollen germinate when they falls upon such sticky stigma. That means the long pollen tube and two male gametes are formed. Okay, there are the pollen tube reaches the embryo sex via style tip of the pollen tube burst and two male gametes are released in embryo sac. Okay, one male gamete united with the egg cell to form the zygote. This is the fertilizations. The second male gamete united to two polar nucleus are endospermic is formed. It is called as the double fertilization. Okay, you can see our figures. Okay, sexually reproduction in consists of the second type is sexually reproduction in human being. Okay, men have the X and Y sex chromosome and woman has the XX sex chromosome. Okay, all of you know this XY chromosome and XX chromosome. Reproductive system with the specific organs develop in the body of the man and woman due to this sex chromosome only. Okay, next we can see the first point in the human male reproductive system. Okay, here see the first diagram. Okay, here the human male reproductive system. The male reproductive system of human consists of the testes, various duct and gland. Okay, testes contain the semiferous tubules. The germinal epithelium present in the tubulus divided by meiosis to produce sperms. Okay, and last time called it the meiosis with the germ cells. Okay, sperms are the pushed forward through the red testes. Vast difference. The epididymis, vasa difference, ejectory duct and urogenital duct in the sequence. Here they show the diagram of the sperms. Okay, the seminal vesicles secrete their secretion in the ejectory duct. The prostate glands and corpus glands secrete their secretion in the urogenital duct. Okay, here the semen is the form of the sperms and secretion of all these glands. The semen is the ejected out. Okay, here see the all of these diagrams. Here the labelings present. That the first see the here testes. The testis outermost covering here see. Okay, epidermis, scrotums, urogenital duct. Okay, the seminal vesicles, ejector duct, urinary bladders, penis. Okay, I want all of the students see these diagrams. The next point we can see here, the female reproductive system. Okay, the all organs of the female reproductive system are in abdominal cavities. Okay, it includes a pair of the ovaries, a pair of the oviduct, single uterus, vagina and pair of the bulbous uteral gland. Okay, the every month an ovum is released in the abdominal cavities alternatively from each ovary. The cilia are present on the inner surface of oviduct. These cilia push the oocyte toward the uterus. Okay, I want all of see this diagram. There are the pair of the ovaries. Okay, the pair of the oviducts and uterus and vagina. Okay, sexually reproduction consists of the two processes. Okay, the gamete formation and fertilization. Okay, we can see the first process of the gamete formation. Both the gametes, here gamete means the sperms and ovums, are formed by the meiosis. Sperms are the produced in the testes of men from the beginning of the maturation puberty. Okay, till the death. But in women at the time birth of there are the 2 to 4 million immaturity oocyte. Okay, ovary of the female fetus. In oocyte mature and released from the ovary every month from the beginning of the maturity of the age of the menopause. Okay, here approximately age of the 45 years. The menopause is the stoppage of the functioning of the female reproductive system. Okay, that means the secretion of the hormones controlling the function of the female reproductive system either stop or become irregularly. Okay, the second process is here the fertilizations. Okay, here the fertilizations, formation of the zygote from union of the sperms, ovums is called as the fertilization. The sperm in the numbers of the few millions start the journey by the route of the vagina, uterus, oviduct. Okay, once again the sperms in the numbers of the few million. Okay, few millions start their journey by the route of vagina, uterus and oviduct. One of these few million sperms fertilize the only ovum present in the oviduct. Okay, from the age of the puberty up to 400 oocyte. That means the out of 2 to 4 million ova are released up to age of the menopause. Remaining oocyte undergoes degenerations. Okay.